So let me take a moment to share some of the opportunities for working at a community college. Um, for example, at North Central Texas College, our department is the second largest on campus. Out of the 9,000 students who attend North Central Texas College every semester, 4,000 of them are typically enrolled in a course in my division, whether it's speech, Spanish, or English. I also supervise about 20 full-time faculty and 43 part-time faculty. Uh, so if you're thinking of working, off the tenure track, so to speak, at a community college, you're probably in the right field or right discipline. The courses we primarily are asked to teach or that are requested would be Composition 1, Composition 2, and Technical Writing. If you want to teach literature or creative writing, probably not so much at the community college level. Our faculty might teach one or two literature courses, whether it's American Lit, British Lit, or World Lit, but not a lot of specialty literature courses, and certainly not an entire schedule. And so really, our schedule is Composition 1, Composition 2, and Technical Writing. The good news about that is that, if you love to teach reading or teach writing, and that's what you really want to do, that's what we get to do. So typically a load at a community college is about 15 hours a semester, which comes out to about 5 courses. And then you also have the option for summer teaching. There is a minimum research or publication requirement. Really, faculty, it's not expected that you would do any sort of research or publications, but you can focus on special interest and projects. That's what I do. I love doing research. Research really helps inform my teaching. It's something that I love to do. And so by working at a community college, it's been really great for me because I can target my teaching or target my research interests to things that I really care about. So for me, it's really important to publish in open access journals. Whereas if I were on the tenure track somewhere, those don't typically weigh as heavily into tenure and promotion. And so because it's kind of what I do and what I love, I can focus on the journals that mean something to me. So participating and being the managing editor of the KB Journal or submitting to open access online journals. So that's kind of one of the nice things about it. We also emphasize service to the community and to the college. So we really do take the idea of community college seriously, meaning that we are a part of the community. So, we have faculty who present, on or serve on area boards. They attend a lot of nonprofit events. They do a lot of service to the community, trash pickup, museum exhibits. I'm just trying to think of some of the things. We have people on boards. So we really do try to take the idea of community serious in a community college. Also, one of the benefits of working at a community college is that we can be a bit more industry responsive than a four-year university. So for example, in regard to like tech programs, health science, oil and gas, we have a lot of industries that will come to us and they'll need a program for their employees, or maybe they want to develop some internship opportunities and train students. And we can usually have a program like that up and running in a semester. So, we really can be industry responsive and create programs based on community needs. Whereas at a four-year university, something like that could take three years maybe to get a program going. We can have it done within a semester. We also are very responsive, in regard to developmental education. It's changing all the time. It's made a huge shift in the last 9 months. Starting in the summer, House Bill 2223 dramatically changed the landscape of developmental education in Texas. House Bill 2223 says that an exit level developmental course must be paired with a 4-credit course. And the 4-credit course is the kind of the main course the student is in, and the developmental piece is a support mechanism to help that student be successful in the college course. So what that looks like in my department is that if a student is at the kind of the highest level of remediation based on their TSI scores, so let's say they were at the highest level of remediation, but they still weren't met in reading, a student could sign up for English 1301 and would then be required to also take a non-credit based reading course that supports that student in 1301. If a student is not met in the TSI for writing, they could take English 1301 and non-credit based writing course that supports them in their English course. We're piloting it this semester. We have 3 non-credit based reading and non-credit based writing courses currently being offered, and those students are signed up for an English 1301 course to go with it. And we're piloting it to see. We're legally mandated by fall 2018 to have 25% of developmental students in this co-aligned model. Fall 2019, it's 50%, and by fall 2020, 75% of all developmental students have to be in developmental students who are at the highest level of remediation must be in a co-aligned course. And so that's really kind of forcing us, sometimes in a really good way, to have conversations about curriculum development, alignment, kind of talking about ways to get students through developmental education in a more timely manner and into their college courses. We also, working at a community college, have increased opportunities for enrollment. While, earlier I mentioned how enrollment at the community college was declining, kind of at the national level, community colleges are kind of having to make a shift, and we're really responsive in regard to industry, and we are really responsive in regard to online education. Four-year universities have been really slow to embrace online education, and you probably can understand or guess why, but community colleges haven't been slow for that. We've been kind of really responsive, and so it's one of those scenarios where I cannot build some of these courses fast enough. So Spanish online, foreign language options online, you can't build a class fast enough. Tech writing online, Composition 1, Composition 2 online, those classes fill up immediately, which has been helpful for us to grow our college because, like I was talking about earlier in regard to not being taxed at the county level, it really limits some of the things that we really need, like more space. We need more classrooms, we need more labs, we need more offices for faculty. We are bursting at the seams on our Corinth campus. It's meant to house about 3,200 students, and we're at 4,000, and we were at more than that last semester. But by offering courses online, we can really kind of support students and provide courses for them that they might not otherwise get. And so, the landscape of kind of English department administration is changing, and we have to really kind of be forward thinking in that respect. How do we offer Spanish online? How do we offer speech online? How do we offer technical writing online in a way that not just meets the learning outcomes, but gives students a really exciting, meaningful experience? And so we really do experiment and work really hard to provide quality online instruction for students. Because if we don't, they will go to a proprietary, or they will go to a for-profit university or college that will exploit them. So we really do take it serious to provide quality online instruction. And so, our tech writing courses fill up every semester. I offered 7 more this spring, and every single one filled up. We offered 2 additional sections of Beginning Spanish 1 online, filled up. We're offering more online courses than we ever have, and they all fill up. So it's really exciting to be working at a community college right now. And some community colleges are actually moving toward 4-year degrees. So you could see, for example, Collin College is going to be offering a 4-year nursing degree pretty soon, which is interesting because TWU is not especially happy about that, because TWU does not like the encroachment of the community college into the 4-year university scene, except that TWU has been encroaching on the community college scene for a while now. So that's kind of interesting. You can, if you Google Collin College Nursing, it's on, I think it's on Channel 5. They have an interesting little segment about that. Other opportunities for working at the community college, like I said, demand for quality online instruction. We have the opportunity for really innovative programs and course design. You know, we offer honor studies, we offer service learning opportunities, really robust developmental education programs, online instruction. You also have the opportunity working at a community college to work with underserved student populations, racial, ethnic minorities, socioeconomic minorities, students who are returning to the workforce, non-trad students, first-gen college students. That's really probably one of the most exciting things about working at the community college. And then you also really get to focus on writing instruction. If what you love to do is to teach writing, you will get to teach writing at a community college. And it's what I love to do. I love teaching Comp 1 and Comp 2 and technical writing, and that is all I do. You know, in an online course, you'll have 25 students. And this isn't that uncommon other places, but at NCTC, it's 25 students for an online course, 25 for a face-to-face in a non-computer classroom, and 18 to 22 in a computer classroom. Multiply that times 5 classes a semester, and you have about 125 students a semester. Multiply that times 3 to 4 papers a semester, and you get the idea. But, you know, I love working with students on their writing, and that's what I do. You know, we do a lot of conferencing. We do a lot of in-class writing activities and in-class writing and discussion. And for me, teaching composition is one of the most important things that I do. And that's exactly why I love teaching at a community college, because that is exactly what I do. And so it's been a wonderful opportunity. You really have an opportunity to see students from an asset-based framework, meaning that, you know, you have students who come into the composition classroom with children, with aging parents, with they're on their second career or even their second, you know, opportunity at higher education. They often, you know, I have quite a few students for whom English is their third language. And so these are really bright, creative, hardworking students. Some of them have a lot of responsibility that maybe pull them away from their college, you know, focus. But really, if you're talking about what they bring into the classroom, is you will be hard pressed to find a classroom that is as diverse in every possible way as you will at a community college. I have racial diversity, ethnic diversity, socioeconomic diversity, age diversity, religious diversity, all in the same classroom. I have students who are honor students and students who are developmental. I have students for whom English is their native language. I have students for whom English is their third language. And so it's presents a lot of interesting conversations, a lot of opportunities for students to develop communities with each other. And so it's really exciting, and I love that part of the job.